Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight it's the ARDC Sim Series of Midgets. Tonight we come to one of the newest track, in fact, here on the iRacing service, a long and awaited Kokomo Speedway. Should be a fantastic night of racing. We'll have qualifying, group qualifying up in just a few moments time, and then of course the top 24, I believe it is, top 24, maybe 20 will go through to tonight's 40 lap main event. Of course, we are live across 3 social media pages tonight. We are live on the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page. We are live on the Ultimate Dirt TV YouTube channel as well. You can watch it in 1080p HD on YouTube, or if you're watching on Facebook, of course, you can watch it in 720p. And of course, we are live on the Virtual 2 Reality page as well. So big hello to everybody, no matter what page you're watching on. It's glad to have your company here on this Monday evening. So this is the last night. We'll see Colby's Eye Paints and SETI Group Holdings as a sponsor here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, we released the news yesterday. Wicked Cushion coming on board for the next season. You can check them out on Facebook and of course wicked-cushion.com. Of course, we are partnered up with SimWorks Performance as well. If you're looking to get into iRacing and not sure if your computer will be able to handle iRacing, you can get in contact with SimWorks Performance on Facebook. And of course, Hazza Media jumping on board this season. We're going to get up a post up about that. So we're not too far away from rolling off into qualifying. So group qualifying about to start. A driver's briefing just happening right now, and then the top, I believe it might even be the top 20 We'll go straight through to tonight's A main. We'll send about 6 drivers home, unfortunately, but it's the way it is. Of course, if you're watching on the Facebook feeds, make sure you hit the like and follow button on the Facebook page of Virtual to Reality, and of course Ultimate Dirt TV. And if you're watching on the YouTube channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up on the video, as well as Facebook as well. Show your support to these drivers as they get set to tackle almost a week old Kokomo. So it's been a long week for these ARDC guys. In fact, they took last week off with the Labor Day holiday and stuff like that, and they've been anticipating this Kokomo releases. Well, we've heard some great things about this racetrack in the Midgets. Of course, we're going to be off over the next 2 nights here at Ultimate Dirt TV. We're going to be racing some sprint cars in some leagues, and then of course Thursday night we're going to be back in action with some pro late models, I believe, and maybe even some super late models after that one as well. As we get set for qualifying right now. It's one of the first cars on the racetrack. In fact, he's coming back to pit road. Now, this is group qualifying, so you'll see about 3 or 4 drivers out on the racetrack at a time. Just let us know how the sounds are too when these cars get under power as well. So the first car to roll out of pit road, in car number 77, it's Brian Grogan. Brian Grogan in car number 77. Another car on the racetrack down the back straight away in car number 3, it's William Troxell. Your third car on the racetrack in car number 13, Jimmy Mars. Also on the racetrack in car number 19, it's Shane DeVolder. And the final car in this one in the FK, the Vector Kane, car number 71, it's Skylar Brown. So each driver will get about 2 or 3 laps. They've been told to pick up the pace as we are green flag qualifying here in the ARDC Sim Series for the Midgets here at Kokomo Speedway. We've got Skylar Brown in car number 71. Skylar Brown with a 13.372. Brian Grogan with a 13.521. Shane DeVolder with a 120. Troxell with a 13.776. Jimmy Mars with a 14.448. DeVolder in the 19, going quick time at the moment. On the top side of the racetrack, 13.164. His best lap is a 13.120. Skylar Brown with a 13.145. His final lap goes a little bit quicker than 2/10. Goes to position 2. Brian Grogan, third, quick with a 13.387. And well, if you're wondering about setups, these guys run a fixed setup. So all drivers on the same setup, and it'll come back down to driver ability and driver being able to watch what the racetrack is doing and finding the fastest line. Kyle Wiggins in car number 1 be the first car to roll out here in group number 2. Behind him in caliber 41, it's Logan Rumsey. Your third car out in caliber 30, it's Colton Snyder. Colton Snyder in caliber 30. Jonathan Brown rolls off in caliber 93. And that is 4 cars for group number 2. Green flag qualifying session number 2 right now. Of course, we've got the new camera pack here at the Kokomo Speedway. Big thanks to Zane Scott for those ones. We watch Kyle Wiggins in car number 1. Turn a lap of a 13.407. Logan Rumsey with a 13.227. Colton Snyder, quick time with a 13.106. And Jonathan Brown with a 13.138. Brown jumps to position number 2 with a 13.117. These guys are right up along the fence here at Kokomo. Brown, it's Rumsey, quick time with a 13.091. But not for long, because Jonathan Brown, quick time with a 13.017. Well, there is a chance for some of these drivers to break inside of the 12-second bracket right now. It is only a matter of time. First car out in group number 3. In 07, it's Zachary Gorski. Zach Gorski in the 07. But rolling down the back straightaway in car number 86, it's Colby Baker. Your third car in the SimWorks Performance car number 46, it's BJ Brian Antonio. In car number 49, it's Jarrett Seng. And Ryan Mueller in car number 33, also on the racetrack as well. Green flag is out for qualifying session, group number 3. Can one of these drivers break into the 12-second bracket? BJ Brian Antonio, 13.102. Third quick. Mueller, 7th quick with a 13.241. Watching Antonio on screen, a little slower that time. Baker with a 13.537. Antonio on the gas and on the cushion through turns 3 and 4. Can he better? He's quickest with a 13.102. No, he can't. Jarrett Seng with a 13.119. Ryan Mueller with a 13.241. Mueller on the bottom side in 3 and 4. You see him just picking up the front end and then spinning that car around. So Ryan Gorton on the racetrack just by himself. Got some problems here. You can check out ARDC Sim Series on Facebook. Click on the link on Facebook. In car number 99, it's Brett Osborne. Next car in group number 4 in car number 21, it's Brandon Griggs. Through turns 2 right now in car number 15, it's Carter Chevalier. Rolling down the back straightaway right now in car number 4, it's Christian Bruno. And also out there in car number 14, it's Robert Perdue. Robert Perdue. Green flag is out on this qualifying session. Brett Osborne, the first car in SimWorks Performance car number 99, with a time of 13.548. Griggs with a 13.802. Chevalier with a 13.871. Purdue in the 14 with a 13.102. Position 4 right now. And quick time with a 12.895. Woo boy! Brett Osborne 14th quick with a 13.438. Griggs 16th quick with a 13.793. Chevalier 10th quick with a 13.330. And Rod Purdue with a 12.895, the first driver to break that 12-second barrier. And not only did he break it, well, he's knocked the wall down as well. He's just kicked that baby in. We got another 2 groups of cars to come out onto the racetrack. In car number 23, it's Dylan Thornton. Second car getting ready to come out onto the racetrack in car number 13, Jimmy Mars. In car number 4, Christian Bruno. In car number 22, it's Daniel Shoemaker. In car 37, it's going to be James Roseberry. And Trevor Labar in car number 38 making his way onto the racetrack as well. Right, no, this is only on PlayStation. It's only on PC. Six cars in this qualifying session. Dylan Thornton in the 23 gets the green flag for lap number 1. Jason, welcome in from right around the corner. It looks like 23's got some problem along with the 13. Jared Labar in car 38, 14.024. James Roseberry 18th quick with a 13.742, make that a 13.720. Shoemaker with a 13.578. And looks like some of these guys have had some problems in this qualifying session. That'll do it for qualifying. One driver that was able to break down to the 12-second bracket, and that is tonight's fastest qualifier. In car number 14, it's Rod Purdue. Jonathan Brown, 2nd quick. Logan Rumsey, 3rd quick. Brian Antonio, 4th quick. Colton Snyder, 5th quick. Jarrett Seng, 6th quick. Shane DeVolder, 7th quick. Skylar Brown, 8th quick. Brandon Griggs, 9th quick, and Ryan Mueller rounds out the top 10. Well, what we know from right now, we are going to have a little 2-minute break. We're going to take a quick little break here while the drivers get a few things sorted, and while race control gets everything sorted. And of course, for the final time this season, of course, the new season starting, well, our new season here on Ultimate Dirt TV will start as of our next broadcast, which will be after tonight. It won't be for another 2 nights. I believe Thursday night we'll be back in action again. Of course, this is the final time you see Colby's Eye Paints and City Group Holdings. Of course, we want to thank those guys for being sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV for the past season and a half. It's been a pleasure to work with these guys. You can check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook, and of course, you can check out City Group Holdings as well on the web, www.cedi.com. That's CEDI.com. And of course, we've got some new sponsors coming on board for the new season. We've got 3, in fact. We'll have the Wicked Cushion starting grid. Also, you can see Wicked Cushion on Facebook and on the web at wicked-cushion.com for all your dirt apparel. Of course, we've got SimWorks Performance. If you want to get into iRacing and want to get a computer built, these guys are the best in the business. Just check out SimWorks Performance on Facebook. And of course, Hazard Media, who is doing all of our overlays and stuff like that. Get everything looking smooth as always. You can check him out at Hazard Media on Facebook as well. hazardmedia.co.nz, I believe it is, or hazardmedia.com. And if you want to get your company or your logo on all the broadcasts that we do here at Ultimate Dirt TV, send the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page a message and we'll get in contact with you. And we can let you know the packages that are available, of course. Pick a lever Joe in the chat. And everybody else that is watching on the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page, or even the Virtual 2 Reality Facebook page as well. And of course the Ultimate Dirt TV YouTube channel as well. Let's take a look at your City Group Holdings starting grid.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Starting on pole. In car number 14 is Rod Perdue, to his outside the 93 of Jonathan Brown.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Out of position 3, the 41 of Logan Rumsey. Out of position 4, the 46 of Brian Antonio. Out of position 5, the 30 of Colton Snyder, to his outside the 49 of Jarrett Singh. At a position number 7, in car number 19, it's Shane DeVola, and to his outside, the 71 of Skylar Brown. Car number 33 of Ryan Mueller will line up alongside the 21 of Brandon Green. Colby Baker scheduled to start out of position 12. So word coming through. It's going to be about a 35 lap Bay main. And what these guys are going to do is when they get the green flag from iRacing, they're not going to go green flag race. They are going to send it into a 4-wide salute. The driver's way of thanking you, fans that are turning up to watch this race here on the Facebook and YouTube channel.
Green, green, green.
it is, the greatest sight in all of motorsports. The drivers are 4 wide in attendance here at the brand new Kokomo Speedway. And I'm not sure how someone just rolls upside down. Now the drivers break formation and we get set for what could be one of the greatest shows in all history. It's highly anticipated here. There's a lot of expectations riding on this racetrack. Green next time by. Oh, the 14 of Rob Badoo. Not sure what's going on there, but looks like that's going to put Logan Rumsey on the front row alongside Jonathan Brown in car number 93. Here we go. Green flag is out and we're underway for a 36-lap main event here at Kokomo. Antonio Rockets into position number 3. Jared Seng on the outside as well. Oh no, the 19 and the 30, they have contact. Ryan Mueller caught involved up in that one as well. We stay green as Jonathan Brown, your race leader. Antonio sitting in position number 2 at the moment. They're going to go yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. So a few cars involved in that one. Now these guys run manual yellows. So at the moment, your race leader, Jonathan Brown, Brian Antonio, Logan Rumsey, Jarrett Seng, Shane DeVoldy, your top 5, Scarlett Brown, Rod Paju, Brandon Griggs, Kyle Wiggins, and Colby Baker, your top 10. Green next time by. We'll have 9 down, 31 to go. Amazing show 2 weeks ago at Lanier National Speedway. Last week they took off. And of course, for the remainder of the series, we're going to be live on Monday nights here on Virtual 2 Reality and Ultimate TV. Green flag is back out and we're back underway. One car, oh, Kyle Wiggins just blinking there a bit. We're going to come upside down on the exit of turn number 4, but we'll get off the racetrack and they will stay green for the moment. The 19 of Devolver now shooting down through the middle of the racetrack, trying to get by Jared Seng. Oh, there's contact, and look at Scarlett Brown trying to make his way forward in car number 71 as well. Car of William Troxel a lap down at the moment as Jonathan Smith will go around the outside of the lap car in 1 and 2, as does BJ Antonio. Rumsey as well in position 3 at the moment. 27 to go here at Kokomo. Brown in a comfortable lead of about 6 car lengths at the moment over Antonio. Outside of the racetrack through turns 1 and 2, and they will do the same in 3 and 4. Jarrett Seng in 4th spot, but Scarlett Brown all over the back of him through turns 3 and 4. Here goes Brown diving down to the low side into turn 1 and 2 to the big slide job. Oh, complete. But Jarrett Seng quickly aware that the slide job was coming. Turned it back underneath him on the exit of turn number 2. Antonio closing in on your race leader through turns 3 and 4. About 3 to 4 car lengths in it at the moment. Jonathan Brown in the 93 Lap traffic is certainly going to play a factor unless these guys get a yellow. Which, considering that they run manual yellows, I don't know if they're going to get it. How does Brown make his way through these lap cars? We see the 77 of Brian Grogan go to the low side in turns 3 and 4. He will continue to stay down low. Here comes the slide job. There's a 4 wide. Slide job coming for the race lead. 2 lap cars on the bottom side. Antonio went to put the move on Brown, but couldn't quite do it. Lap cars, Antonio may have just second guessed himself. Brown, your race leader still. Coming to 18 to go. The laps are winding down very, very quickly here at Kokomo. Oh, a couple of lap cars. Ryan Mueller getting hit by the 99 there. I believe that's Brett Osborne. Uh-oh, car upside down going into turn number 1. And look at Brown. He is inside, outside, through the middle anyway. He can to get around and inside and past these lap cars. And now that's going to put Logan Rumsey in the 41 into position 2. Not sure what happened to Antonio. Oh, your race leader's half spun. Logan Rumsey to the race lead. Jared Sang in second. Skylar Brown in third. And it is all come unstuck for Jonathan Brown in the 93. He was super fast here in the opening 20 laps. Got 15, make that 14 to go, sorry. The 41 of Rumsey looking for a win here at Kokomo. The first time the ARDC SimWorks Series have visited this racetrack. And just look in front right now, there is a 3-wide battle between some lap cars. Rumsey, it is all on the line right now. Jared Singh closing in on your race leader. Lap cars having contact. Oh no, Sam! He got off the gas big time. Had to avoid that one, and Skylar Brown, he's there as well. Ready to pounce on a mistake from the 49. A couple of lap cars between your race leader and second place driver, the 19 of Shane DeVolder. Well, he's trying to throw some sliders on the lead cars. Guys in second and third. Doesn't need to be doing that, and they're slowing down as yellow is out. Yellow on the racetrack. So some debris on the racetrack, and that's the reason for the caution flag here at Kokomo in the ARDC SimWorks Series. Well, these lappers, well, I mean, you know, they've got a right to be on the racetrack, but yeah, I agree, they've got to sort of hold their line and not try and race. You know, they've already been lapped by the lead car, not try and, you know, race their way back with the guys that are in second and third. That's not going to help them get back on the lead lap. Green this time by, I believe. 7 laps remain. Make that next time by. Go. Rumsey in second. Green flag is back out. Skylar Brown in third. Slide job for the lead, but no. Rumsey hangs on to the race lead off for turn number 2. Coming to 5 to go. Here comes the 14 of Purdue as well. Now remember, he was the quickest car after qualifying. And the 14 right now is a rocket ship on the top side of the racetrack. Rumsey out in front, 3 and a bit to go. Through turns 3 and 4, it'll be 3 laps, this time bypass the flag stand. He is slowly being reeled in by Purdue and Brown. I get the feeling Brown, he may just have a shot at winning this one. Brown around the outside, and Brown will pick up position number 2. Brown is coming for the 41. Down the back straight away for the penultimate time. And look at Brown around the outside of Logan Rumsey. Oh boy, oh boy. He passed him like he was standing still. The white flag is out. And Rumsey was 1.5 laps away from victory. But Skylar Brown in car number 71 through turns 3 and 4. He gets the job done. He will be your first ever winner here at ARDC Sim Series at Kokomo for the Midgets. Whoo boy! Skylar Brown, I caught it with 1.5 laps to go that he wasn't done with just yet. Look at that, straight onto the victory lane as the fireworks go off in the background now, just behind victory lane. And there is a great shot of your top 3. And speaking of top 3, we'll grab those guys in for an interview. We'll go down to victory lane here in just a second. In fact, we're going to go straight down to victory lane and chat with your winner here. In fact, we'll bring up third place driver in car number 14. Rod, congratulations on a third place. Your car was flying to start the night off, and then not sure what happened to you at the start of that one, but you had to make your way through the field and you end up coming away with a third place finish. Congratulations. Rod, you got a copy? Alright, well, I'll tell you what. We'll go down to victory lane and chat with Skylar Brown. Skylar, congratulations. You're putting your name in the history books here at ARDC. You'll be the first ever winner here in the Midgets at Kokomo. I mean, talk about your run and talk about those last couple of laps. You passed both the leader and second place at the time on the outside down the back straight. You certainly had that 71 hooked up.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I just got on the outside of them and hoped they didn't run up into me and was able to pull it off.
Track was very topside dominant, but you had to make some moves on this field, and after starting 8th, it was always going to be a tough road ahead, but you're able to work your way through the field.
Yeah, I just had to be patient and let the race shake out and let guys wreck and just let it all happen, and then just able to park it.
Yeah, well, what park that you did, and I believe you've run some midgets here in real life, haven't you?
I do some TQ midget. It's like a 3/4 midget, so kind of.
Now, are the tracks very similar to what they are, from iRacing to running it, in the real world?
Yeah, I actually ran this track a handful of times, and it's pretty crazy. When I first got on it, I was pretty amazed by how close it is. I just kind of coasted around and just looked at it, and I was pretty blown away.
All right, well done on the win here. But before we let you get out of here and celebrate quickly, is there anyone you'd like to thank?
Just all you guys for putting this on. It's pretty fun.
All right, Skylar Brown home in first place, home in second place though, in car number 41. He leads quite a few laps, but he gets pipped with 1.5 laps to go. Logan Rumsey. Logan, congratulations on second. You might be a little bit devastated with had the lead taken away from him with 1.5 laps to go, but second place is nothing to hang your head about.
Yeah, I kind of got the lead given to me there because Brian wrecked and whatever his name is, and got the lead, and then I threw it away all by myself with 2 to go.
It looked like you weren't all the way up on the top side of the racetrack, especially through 1 and 2 and down the back straighter, and that's where you got past. Looking back now, do you kind of wish that you went up there?
Yeah, I kind of missed the cushion in 1 and 2, and it allowed me to get in the slick stuff down the backstretch, and he just went straight around me.
All right, well, look, well done on second place. Anyone you'd like to thank?
Brian for running this every week and everyone for racing me clean.
All right, Logan Rumsey home in second place. We'll try and chat with third place. Rod, you got a copy?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, mate, congratulations. You had a quick car. You were the only driver inside of the 12-second bracket after qualifying. Not sure what happened to you on that start, but you had to start. I'm not sure even where you ended up starting, but you came through the field and you had a chance at winning this one, but you got passed late by Skylar, and third place. It's still a good result.
Yes, this was a very awesome experience. I had lost connection there at the beginning of the race, but yeah, laid down definitely a really good lap for qualifying, and definitely thought the experiences for winning were pretty good, but got buried back there in a little bit with some good competition, but worked up for a third place finish, so I'm pretty impressed.
Now, how do you pronounce your last name? Because I think I may have butchered it a few times.
My name is actually Aiden Purdue. It's under my dad's account, but that is how you say it.
Okay, that works out well. What did you make of this track here at Kokomo tonight? Obviously, the first time that ARDC have, been running this one, and what did you make of the whole experience tonight?
It's definitely a new track, and me and my buddy Zach Grogan, we were working on a setup all week and trying to figure it out, but I definitely like this track. It's definitely a very fun track to run.
All right, well done on third place here tonight. Is anyone you'd like to thank or give a shout out to?
Definitely my mom, my dad, everyone who bought my simulator, Brian at SimWorks, Zach Grogan who helped me with the setup, everybody you see on the car, and my buddy who made my racing skin for my car, Mason Hamill, and everybody else at home.
All right, there we go. That was, in fact, Aiden Purdue. So well done to Aiden, well done to Logan, but of course a big congratulations goes out to Skylar Brown, who picks up the first ever ARDC Sim Series Midgets race here at Kokomo Speedway. Of course, a lot of expectations, and well, it certainly didn't disappoint. It was a very topside dominant racetrack, but the finish there with Brown, Purdue, and Rumsey. Well done. And well done to everybody else that participated here in tonight's A-Main. Of course, that'll do it for us here on Ultimate Dirt TV and the virtualtoreality.tv Facebook page. We hope you enjoyed the coverage. And of course, every Monday night at around 8:45 Eastern, we are going to be live again on all three social media pages. Of course, the virtualtoreality.tv Facebook page, and of course, Ultimate Dirt TV's Facebook and YouTube channel as well. Of course, make sure you go over to and hit Ultimate Dirt TV, hit the like and follow button on the Facebook page, and of course you check out our YouTube channel as well, and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well, and of course Virtual to Reality. Of course, we couldn't do it without the guys like ARDC Sim Series and of course SimWorks Performance. They bring you all the coverage, or they allow us to bring you the coverage week in and week out here for the Midgets series. It's going to be a great finish to the season. Not sure how many weeks we've got left, but there's still plenty of racing to come here. Of course, we want to thank Colby's Eye Paints and City Group Holdings. This will be the final time that you see him here on the Ultimate Dirt TV broadcast for a season or two. Of course, we got some new sponsors coming on board: Wicked Cushions, SimWorks Performance, and of course Hazard Media as well. And we'll have a post done for Hazard Media very shortly. On behalf of everyone here at Ultimate Dirt TV, it's Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you back next time here on Ultimate Dirt TV.